Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are America, you are busy dragging, shading, and doing what else to Drake. Baby, you know we had to jump in and grab some receipts. You know we did, baby. After Kendrick Lamar effectively took away any street cred Drake had, ended his career, made him look like a loser. And also, Drake, what are you paying your ghostwriters for? Because that's the best y'all could come up with. Something tells me Kendrick wasn't joking when he said, baby, people in your camp are your ops. I'm thinking it might be the ghostwriters doing this. Baby, we have pulled up receipts. Drake said he wanted proof of him really and his little Dilliances, Diddy like activities. He wanted proof because can't nobody find any, baby. The internet has pulled up the receipts and we are going to go through all of them. Let's go. Oh, also, really quick, if you guys are into the Met Gala, I'm going to be going live at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is going to be so much fun. We're going to be sitting on the couch. Do we have the right in our pajamas to talk about anybody? No. Will we be dragging your fave? Absolutely. We might even see a few of Drake's ex-girlfriends there. But wait, no, because there's an 18-year-old limit on the Met Gala. So you know what? I'll see y'all. Anyway, let's get into this, okay? Let's get into this because we are digging into all of Drake's business, okay? Missy Syob said, MZCYOB, MC Kobe, I don't know, made a really great thread. And baby, go ahead and follow her on Twitter. But let's get into this thread. She said Drake's history of predatory and inappropriate behavior with young women. Baby, this is a thread, and this thread goes down deep. They said a 23-year-old Drake kissing a 17-year-old fan at a concert in 2010. He asks, "You're 17? Why do you look like that? You thick. Look at all this." He didn't kick her off the stage. He then proceeded to kiss her some more. It was very, very embarrassing for Drake, but it was the beginning of his creep stuff. Now, I do want to say that there is something wrong with the country of Canada, and the age of consent is actually 16. However, Drake was in America. So again, number two, Hailey Baldwin. Oh, you didn't know? Let's get into the receipts on that since Drake wants us to pull up all the receipts. Rumors of Drake 29 and Hailey Baldwin 19 dating began circulating after they were seen being very affectionate at his Memorial Day party in May 2016. She went to the party with Madison Beer, who was 17, who shared the actual video of her at Drake's Memorial Day party. They were then spotted having dinner together at a restaurant the next day. They reportedly went home together at 2:30 a.m. Drake was wearing Hailey's H necklace on his way out because you know he loves to claim all his extra young catch. There they are right there. Now, I know what y'all saying. She's 19. Okay, first of all, it's gross. But second of all, baby, it gets worse. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Okay. He wanted receipts. We given him receipts. Again, you're wearing a 19-year-old's H necklace to show y'all are together. Baby, and Hailey Bieber looks miserable, like most women that are with Drake. During this time, Hailey did an interview with E, where she revealed she knew Drake for about 4 years. This means Drake met her when he was 25 and she was only 15. They frequently spent time together while Hailey was underage, even inviting her to his birthday, his 28th birthday, when she was just 17. Y'all didn't know? Okay. There were numerous articles. What's going on between Hailey Baldwin and Drake? Well, according to the 19-year-old model, Drake is a great friend, but nothing more. Hailey opened up about their friendship on the red carpet with iHeartRadio Music Video Awards on Sunday, telling E! News that the two have been friends for about 4 years. I've known Drake for a long time. I don't know if people really know that. Oh, Hailey, we know how you know him in a biblical sense, maybe. I don't know. Again, this is pictures, I believe, with a 17-year-old Hailey Baldwin. Oh, but it goes on. It goes on and on and on. This is Drake with pictures with, I believe, 15 Hailey Baldwin. It goes on and on and on. What else, Drake?
What is a secret you kept from your parents? When I was
This is a secret that Hailey said she kept from her parents. Let's keep going.
16, I said that I was like going out with my sister and we were just like going out to dinner and we went to the Drake concert instead. They never found out for like years, and then my sister and I ended up telling them when we were older. What is
Now, she hung out with Drake at the Drake concert too. Now, I know what you're saying. It's just a friendship. But would you want your little sister or your daughter doing? I don't know. I don't know. You let me know in the comments.
the secret?
He also attended Kendall Jenner's birthday party and captioned an Instagram photo with Ruby Rose, Phoebe Dow, and the 18-year-old Hailey, saying, you know, if I could somehow buy a house in, say, I don't know, Jamaica, and then we all, you know, in 2015, he is a creep, just a creep. Because honestly, why aren't you talking to girls your own age? Again, the kisses, the kisses, the kisses. He's known her since she was 15. This seems like a what do you call it? A Tyga Kendall Jenner situation, but that's just my opinion. Again, here we go. There are his broski, his boo, his everything and everything. But you know, it's normal. Number 3, let's talk about Jorja Smith, shall we? Jorja Smith is so talented and so lovely. Remember when he actually made an album and tried to destroy her and said he was going to stop her career because she wouldn't play ball with him? He's also a weirdo. Let's keep going. Jorja Smith. Drake and Jorja Smith were first linked in early 2017 after she performed on his tour and was later featured on More Life. Now, admittedly, she was 19 and he was 30 at the time. Reports started to surface that they were dating after Drake was seen at a store in her hometown. This is when he did that whole UK drill rapper cultural appropriation. Interesting enough, why does it seem the girls still saying the same age and Drake is getting older? Let's continue. Because, baby, here they are performing together, having fun, laughing in better times. Here is a 30-year-old man with his little broski. Now, interesting enough, the following year, he released Jaded and gave some details about the relationship. The lyrics describe a young woman using him and being left jaded. He addresses the age gap and says, you're old enough, but you're still a baby. Again, Drake is weird. This seems inappropriate, but I'll let you make your. He said, you had potential. I could have shaped it. You went and caved in. Oh, yeah. We could have waited. I wasn't rushing. Difference in ages. You're old enough, but you're still a baby. You've shared stories where you did amazing. Things to be loyal, things to be patient. That was before me. I must have changed it. Shifted your focus. Lens looking. Yeah. Again, this grown ass man. The very worst, the Millie Bobby Brown. Let's get into this. The Millie Bobby Brown, who incidentally enough, Drake was the one that threw in Millie Bobby Brown's name, right? During the Kendrick beef. Drake and 13-year-old Millie Bobby Brown first met at his concert in Brisbane, Australia. They both shared photos together of their meeting on social media in November 2017. That's already weird. And for you grown people that don't think it's weird, that's for you. I will say it's inappropriate. Millie posted this photo a week later, crediting Drake for taking the photo. Why are you still hanging out with this little kid? And you not hanging out with the whole cast of Stranger Things. It's just her. Let's keep going. This is getting weirder and weirder and weirder. 2 months later, during a Golden Globes after party, Drake and Millie posed for photos. Millie captioned the post with Drake, blessed to have my security be my +1 at the Netflix party. So y'all went to a party together for Stranger Things? According to reports, Drake 31 and Millie 13 spent the entire night of the party together. Wow, Drake. Oh, it's more. It's more. They said Millie Bobby Brown has a new celebrity BFF, Drake. They said the Stranger Things star hangs out with Drake all night at Netflix Golden Globes after party. It was so amazing, I suppose. Again, this was, I believe, in Vanity Fair, big Hollywood magazine. It appears that in the strange, pun intended turn of events, Drake, who was the executive producer of Top Boy, spent the entire Netflix Golden Globes after party on Sunday hanging out with 13-year-old Hollywood newcomer and her band of monster slaying buddies at the Bash, which was held at the Waldorf Astoria, Beverly Hills. An eyewitness spotted the Canadian rapper and the British action hanging out and said the duo were inseparable all night, that they were clearly buddies. Despite the odd pairing, the insider told E! News that the two had a lengthy, in-depth conversation by themselves, and many times throughout the night, it was just the two of them talking in a corner. What were they talking about? What do you as a 32-year-old talk about with a 13-year-old? I don't know. At the SAG Awards that same month, Millie was asked about her new friendship with Drake in the interview. She says, "Drake is my man," and shares how excited she is to meet him. It was to meet him. Drake also wished her a happy 14th birthday. Wow, Drake is so sweet and so caring. Here's an excerpt. But her affinity for dancing isn't limited to her red carpet look. Prompted by a photo she took in November, Millie Bobby also talked about her love for her noted dad dancer Drake. "Drake's my man. I love Drake. He's amazing." As for how she managed to snap a pic with the rapper, it turns out he'd invited her to his show. She said, "This moment was amazing. I was in his dressing room with my whole family. I was like, I just want to say hi." He was like, "Oh my God." He was having a fanboy moment. I was having a fangirl moment and a Drake moment. This is to a 13-year-old. You guys, this is his wish to Millie. "Happy birthday, Mills. Big love for life." He posted her. Wow, such a close relationship. Millie posted a photo wearing a Scorpio merch that Drake sent her a few months later. Wow, that's so sweet. So sweet. In her cover story for W Magazine, she goes in more detail about how exactly she met Drake. She says in the interview she went out to dinner with him after his concert in November and that they text all the time.
Drake,
All the time.
he wants to see me, and I was like, okay, we're going. So I got my outfit prepared. I went there,
Wow.
and he was
This is a 13-year-old.
such a fanboy, and I was such a fangirl that and honestly, we text all the time now. He helps me with everything, like just life lessons. He's amazing. He's a great human
Life lessons.
being, and we went to dinner afterwards, and we had dinner the next day, and then we met in Sydney. Drake, he wants.
Again, wow. You doing all that? I guess. In September 2018, Millie revealed even more details about her friendship with Drake. Okay. During an interview at the Emmy Awards, she shared that Drake texts her, "I miss you so much," and gives her boy advice. She says he's coming to Atlanta soon and that she's going to be there to see him. This is a
Relationship
lot.
with Drake. Tell me about
Look
your
at this.
friendship. How did this
Look
all
at
come
this
about?
mess.
I love him. I met him in Australia, and
Did
he's
you?
honestly so fantastic and a
Is
great
he?
friend and a great role model. You know, we just
Really?
texted each other the other day, and he was like, "I miss you so much." I was like, "I miss you more." He's coming to
You
Atlanta, so
better
I'm definitely
rate
going to go and see him. I'm so excited. Yeah.
You and Drake?
Yes.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Everybody.
What advice does he give you? Like, what does he
Everybody.
say?
Look at this.
About boys, he helps me.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's great. He's wonderful. I love
What's his
him.
advice with boys?
You know,
Yes.
that stays in the text messages.
What about
Let me tell you something. That interviewer was me. Could you see how the guy was like, "What? You and Drake?" And the woman was like, "He texts you. What advice he gives you? What you mean, boys? Tell me more." And you see how she's like, Anyway, Charlotte D. Asilio and Madison Beer. Oh, Drake been all over Hollywood. In 2018, The Guardian put out an article and it detailed how Charlotte D'Alicio became an Instagram sensation. Her mother explained in an article a story about Drake, 31, FaceTiming Charlotte and Madison Beer. Wow. This is a lot. This is a lot. This is a lot. Let's go into Bella Harris. This is the weirdest one because it's one that's the most documented. 18-year-old Bella Harris shared a photo with 31-year-old Drake while she was backstage at his concert, which sparked romance rumors and the caption saying, "No place I'd rather be." Okay, innocent enough. Or is it? Drake reportedly shut down a restaurant for a private dinner for Bella in September 2018. He met her in 2016 when she was 16 years old, or sometime earlier. There are photos documenting all of this. Again, Bella Harris said, "Too good." I believe this is when she was 16. Very beautiful little girl. Very beautiful indeed. Indeed. I guess you'd have to be 15, 16 to find these cornball antics amusing. At this point, Drake is how old? 50? She also, oops, sorry, guys. Let me get it. I skipped. Hold on. Here we go. She also, let's get to this other thing right here. Sorry. Okay, here we go. We're almost queuing up. Did I tell you I was going live at for the Met Gala tonight? Be ready. She also wished Drake a happy 30th birthday, and he commented on the post. She was 16 when this happened. For those all being like, they met when she was 18. Maybe. Think it's really inappropriate. Cydney Christine. Oh, there's so many people. So many people. Cydney Christine, who produced on Money in the Grave, said in an interview that Drake had been following her on Instagram for 6 years. At the time of the interview, she was 22, which means Drake followed her when she was just 16. He is definitely on the Tyga plan. Here goes the interview right here.
You know, like I told you, like the past 2 years, I've really been taking producing serious. So 2 years ago, Wise took it serious.
16.
The first person and really the only artist I reached out to was Drake. Never met him, like never spoke to him. I don't know why he been following me for the past like 6 years. I don't know why, but
I'm sure we all can figure it out.
Drake he reached out to her 2 years ago when she was 16. However, Drake had been following her for the last 10 years.
We all know why.
Yeah, I've never spoken to him, so I'm like, let me just reach out, like send him some beats. And then he was for it. He was like, all right, dope, send me some. Nothing happened. So then fast forward to this past Grammys. I ran into him. He was at the event. I wasn't even gonna go to this event. I'm not even the type to go out. I'm not really like that. So he come up to me.
Because she's a young girl about her business. And mentoring young girls is Jake's business.
He was like, yo, you still make beats? I was like, yeah, but I was modeling. So I was like, yeah, I kind of do both. Been balancing out, you know, learning. He was like, all right, send me some. I sent him like 10 pack. And then, like a couple days later, he sent back Money in the Grave. But I didn't think it was going to come out. Like, I thought he was just being nice or whatever, giving me inspiration. And then it came out a couple months later, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
Was that the first time you had ever met him in person?
Yeah, that's the first time I ever met Drake.
Okay.
Wow. Shout out to Instagram for him following you 6 years ago for the reason we all know.
That's how it goes.
And look, everybody is giggling. Now get this. Last thing. She further explained that Drake followed her because she played basketball in high school and he liked women's high school basketball. Y'all, make this make sense. Honest to God, he likes women's high school
The only
basketball.
time nothing happened to him.
I can't. Hold on. The last
He
one.
was gonna come out. Yeah.
Was that the first time?
Yeah, that's the first time I ever met Drake.
Listen.
Wow. Shout out to Instagram.
That's why he was
following you
following
6
her.
years ago for the
He
reason
likes
we
high
all
school
know.
basketball. Shout out to Drizzy. Shout out to Drizzy. So what y'all think? Again, we don't know what their actual relationships are. I do know that I'm beginning to believe what Kendrick says. Baby, if you're a girl and you want to talk to Drake, make sure you don't have a little sister and be safe. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments and I'll see you online.